You are watching Liberty Online TV.
Alright, hello and good afternoon. That's how I want to welcome you to another edition of the program Liberty Sports, where they come to you live on Liberty Online TV. Now, with Facebook page, YouTube, and all the other social media platforms, then where they get we. This show is powered by Orange, and may they bring to you this edition of the program. My name is Mohamed Kamara. Well, today don't be Saturday, the 13th of April 2024. That's how I want to welcome you to yet another brand new edition of the program Liberty Sports. And as today, we will look at the two new appointments that we don't get so far inside sports. And one get to do with the newly appointed interim coach for Port Authority Football Club. As we all know, say recently, the head coach, Mohamed Lamin Bangura, be passed away recently on a road accident. Then from there, they don't appoint another gentleman. We will fill that particular gap there, and he serve as the interim coach for Port Authority Football Club. Then also again, we go also discuss about the new appointments we don't happen so far at the National Sports Authority, where we see they don't appoint Emmanuel Safar Abdullahi and they don't remove Dr. Kenneth Bremer. We don't serve in that office there for over 5 years. Now, Emmanuel Safar Abdullahi, we are the CEO for Loa Football Club, don't take over now as the new executive director for the National Sports Authority. Well, whose development then is set for being that particular ministry, they definitely will come and discuss on all ends in a day. As I will bring in sport journalists, we will first look at Dr. Kenneth Bremer in tenure, we be in an office day, waiting at some of the impacts that we make, and also again, also if we go wrong, you understand? We from there we will take and then we will can discuss again with Emmanuel Safar Abdullahi for let's say we're waiting at some of the plans and so far where it gets, for make sure being transformation than the National Sports Authority. Then with me at the studio, I deal with the interim coach for Port Authority Football Club. We can't tell we waiting so far ready for come add to the team. And as we know, see the team, the head coach, we don't passed away recently. Where we want for join the family and the rest of the football family for extend with condolence to that particular family day, where the gentleman may belong to as now a big loss inside football na saloon. Well, with that, I get the pleasure now for introduce the interim coach for Port Authority Football Club, winner Mohamed El Bangura, we popularly known as Awa. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Moderator. Mina Mohamed Lamin Bangura, we can call Awa, former captain Port Authority, now acting head coach for Port Authority.
All right, in Mohamed Lamin Bangura, we, as you don't already former, in the former captain for Port Authority Football Club, and now he serve as the interim coach for Port Authority. We mean saying a good one. And also again, with respect for gets Pa Ali Sise, we are sports journalist, we also go join with in the program at any moment from now. Well, we will go for a short break. We will go quick for a short break. From there, we'll come and start the program. Continue for stay with me. pick up from Yana. All right, welcome back to the program as we just come up from a short break. Earlier on, I say with respect for get that the studio a sport journalist we na PALICC and we can give intake and also give waiting a bit on the observe so far doing Dr. Kenneth Bremer in tenure office as he will serve as the executive director for the National Sports Authority, and also again what they expect from this new appointed individual way na Emmanuel Safa Abdullah, waiting at some of the things that we expect from him as he don't take up the mantle from Dr. Kenneth Bremer for serving at the National Sports Authority. Well, with that, I get the pleasure now for welcome na the studio a mentor, somebody way na a media guru. He don't serve this country a lot in terms of sports, and today they with me now, and today don't be the very second time for let you join this particular program. PALICC, good afternoon, welcome to the program Justice Sports.
Yes, thank you very plenty. Good afternoon to you, good afternoon to viewers and listeners of the Liberty Sports.
All right, in a PALICC, we just don't join me in the program. Well, inside the studio, I also deal with the newly appointed interim coach for Port Authority Football Club, Wayna Mohamed El Bangua. Himself, therefore, can tell we waiting now some of the added values them we will come and add to the team. One more time, welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Mr. Moderator. Good afternoon, viewers. Good afternoon, listeners.
All right, as Awa earlier on, if you don't tell we say in a former captain for Port Authority, now they serve as the interim coach for the team. Firstly, I want to tell people who watch this program, we sometimes now for the very first time this that they hear from Awa. Just want to give them a background. Who that na Awa?
Like I said just now, Mina Mohamed Lamin Bangua, we can call Awa, former captain Port Authority. Of course, Mina be once a player from Eastern Junior, when I grew up from the man called Coach Philo Wade, who is now in England. Presently, then at Tonsef. Of course, I play for Eastern Junior, and I spend my time. From there, I go to Belvic United, where I play Division 2 with them. Later, I go to Kissi All-Star. I helped Kissi All-Star for come up to Division 1, and I left then now I would join Port Authority. Since I joined Port Authority, I don't make no move until I left football, and I decided for join the technical team.
Okay. Then I also hear where you finally hang up your boots from Port Authority.
2 years back, I decided for hanging me boots as a player and join the technical team.
Okay. So what will be some of the achievements and so far we get at Port Authority will be serve as a player?
Well, so much because as a camp Port Authority, I be the only player we help Port Authority for win one championship against Central Parade. Will be the last championship we Port win. I mean, the only player we scored the goal we make we become champions. Of course, again, my record is still stand as the only defender we don't score hat-trick in the Premier League.
Wow.
So during my tenure, anybody who know me know say I'm dedicated, I'm focused, of course, discipline. So with that, I believe say me being an interim coach, people expect more for I implement some of the tricks and do I get as a player. And I believe say that not go change and I will still continue with that.
All right, so you know from Awa, where they serve now as the interim coach for Port Authority Football Club. And as you don't say, we give you a brief background about himself and some of the achievements and so far where he gets doing the turn and where they serve Port Authority as a player and a captain and also a defender for that particular team day. Well, I also want to let you tell Famulem where they watch we if this appointment come as a surprise to you because you get plenty legends them where don't play for Port Authority where some of them self they na the coaching feel now then above all the one in there among all the one in there then you happen for be the one we gets the honors for letting take you as the interim coach after the former coach be don't passed away. This come to you as a surprise?
Well, for me, an officer it come to me as a surprise because this life where you serve somebody well, you get a payback time. If I remember the late man, I get so much respect for him. I serve him well. Even me company technical man and me get so man be they feel aggrieved over me because I be always deal with her. I mean I be in ball man. So like even telling the way the kind of practice, he believe for tell me say, hey, big man, take care of the training until I come. And I be a teacher and I be a role model. I believe say it taught me so many things and I learned from him. So where he can pass away, the management can look at it and say, we get this policy where this late man be they recommend to we say where are the work this man and they are full with me, this man and be there with me, so like with that I believe say make the management look at and say before go spend money per coach again, they'll decide for continue this man since now be there with that man day and you know all waiting that man they be they do. So I believe another opportunity they give me.
All right, as you rightly say, you be done the work with the late coach, and you know somebody will be dedicated for Savam, as you be the deputizer. You know, now for you take up this particular mantle of leadership. Which are the good things that we learn from the late coach? We probably go on for apply or even do more than what he done they show you.
And like I say, na be a teacher, na be a role model. Coach Lamine, na my way they near first of all, it's we get for beer, na my way get temper. So me I accept that one day because you know the pick side for all up you just because you want you learn. Small thing you do, you go shout by, but does not mean saying I be bad person. You go shout by because if you want to be carried away. So it always try for make you focus. And of course, in style of play, in way of coaching, I feel say not get for change. It's just that in any life, where they give title or then give position, you self getting the way you feel say right for you, where you go bring in just for make you work right. So I believe say I will go with the late man, some of in tricks there, in tactics there. Then myself as a player, due to what myself don't go through and what I feel say right, will help me at the end of the day, myself will implement and do the right thing.
All right. Thank you very much. Continue for stay with me at the program. And at the interim coach, we Port Authority just don't appoint for take up the mantle of leadership in the team. And the name now Mohamed El Bangura, we popularly known as Aoua. Today, therefore, tell we waited as some of him plans them and the added value we go on for the team when at Port Authority after the former coach been passed away. Well, again, inside the studio earlier, I want to tell you, say I deal with a football expert. We go look at, you know, this new appointments that the National Sports Authority has appoint Emmanuel Safabulai for serve as the executive director. But firstly, before we look at Emmanuel Safabulai, quickly, Pali, now we go back, you know, now we go back to the then man will be the serve at that position, you know, Dr. Kenneth Bremer. You as a sport journalist, somebody will not follow that particular gentleman in work and waiting at some of his activities that so far we don't carry on with doing the turning way with the serve. How you want for describe in leadership?
Thank you once more, Mr. Presenter. Please take the opportunity to apologize to you. Please, I just want to take 10 or 15 seconds. Larry most more by
okay, Aoua.
Right. Of Aoua.
Okay.
As you asked some question about if not by mistake, if you expect this appointment. Yeah. Just before they get the accident on Saturday, I watched the game with you there with Old Edwards in an FA Cup quarter-final for go to the semi-final. It was a 3-1. Immediately 3-1. Before let me make some substitutes with Paul Musa Tombo and key players with fans all over the academy or the stadium say that big mistake, the changes be wrong, make way Paul Tombo make Yemi Dunia be overlap. Say those come and get a 3-3 draw. It left small positive for the loss that game day. So he come up, I talk with him in the hour. I said, what's happening? I do short changes. He explained to me. So you get players who they quarrel in a field, they make ala. So Lamine 30 feet. Similar to what he explained to me, I go talk to Lamine back. The same thing. That was the last time I spoke with Lamine on that Saturday before they left on Tuesday for going on the fixture. Then get a fateful accident. Thank God, then they like on the way lost their life. When the coach, God go sorry for him, and mistakes, they God have mercy on him. So looking at the appointments, you see that Italy not fail. You know, to make England a fail of their old players, would all play just about 5, 10, 15 years, and they will succeed. The Steven Gerrard, the Lampard, and others, because when they play ball, you always they work with the technical. I want to be coach player. It's will be with Port, a very good right back. If he would in the wing, they won, they go and come. So mostly when the coach wants as a captain, he must involve and they discuss with him. That's the thing that happened in Italy. Italy, what most of the senior players then they always work with the technical side. I mean, when they left the pitch, when they go as coach, when they come, they can excel. Yeah. Likes of Alberto Gilardino, Eda Tudo, the coach Lazio right now. You got the Palladino where they coach this Mozan team. They all become success. Why is it in England? They all go and play together with the likes of Steven Gerrard and Lampard, and able to succeed. So that's what Paul did. So it was not a mistake for Paul for appoint Aouar, because even time we be the player as captain, he be the least with the technical team. So when he step in hanging boots, he can't back with the technical team. So mostly he gets a tete-a-tete with the head coach and together with the other technical staff. I think it was a very good one. So like I say, he go take from Musa the late man, before they go and for sure say it continue. Okay. Paul to be a bad team, but out of the team the way when the league starts, they started well. They come to the mid of the league, but later part in the first phase of the league, we begin they get some 1 or 2 tournament block. When Musa Tumbo come back, we see them, they move on. So yes, so I believe in appointment, it in place. One, it is international best practice. Lord allow all. I mean, Italians say they don't want miss players they would all left the pitch. Yeah. Let them go again. Therefore, come back. Yeah. If they can ask managerial role or whatever, I think that Port Authority to do. They follow them principles there. He go find for we players them. Not the landed that managerial role for come. Although I say the coaching role, because in Europe the manager is the coach. So in the coaching role for them come and see how best they will give them technical know because most of them don't. They go to coaching course where they come and they excel. Watch in Italy, they all excel in that role. But in England, just name me one player who just left football 5-10 years ago would excel. They're not able because during the playing time, they're not be the lazy with the technical team. Now you find a game. This man they play as player for Port Authority, he be the captain. So you find out any trade happen, the coach they involve. Hey Cape, what do you think? He must go to call match management. I will change this player. Give me advice, but it happened. So that then they come to they will make most of the players they succeed in Europe like Italy. So I want to say kudos to them. I wish you all the best of luck. I see them get a very important fixture on Tuesday, playing against Mighty Blackpool because Premier League will be decided for suspend the fixtures for 2 weeks due to the fatal accident. It happened in Europe. Although Dino they stop game not for play, but because of the current reality happened in Williams situation, we access make them suspend the league for the own matches for 2 weeks. I think that's what they did because most of them they were seriously injured. Now officials they like me, my own best friend, we na Mame Bango they call Gaga. We're so passionate. We pray that they say go try for recover and try and go to get some good news that even the players will be get problem with the private side, or they get good news say they are recovering. Right. So I hope say the players will use this as a way for take them up and say we don't get accident. It happened with big team there. The whole team don't like the Kenneth Kaunda level, they call the KK Levy, the Gambian and Zambia national team. They all be done and playing catch. Yeah. They can't build a new team. United Baby don't get a similar problem. Players will be go play one of the Champions League. We see some players will be lost their life. So from there they revamp and move up. So I want to say kudos to them. Hope say we will see they're able to turn the fatality we have put them to a joyful one for the fans there. Yeah. I want to say kudos to them. So for coming to you question of Kenneth Brehmer, one see I'm saying appointment or for let a reappoint or made in sack a delay in not be timely at all. After 5 years, we'll not see any movement of sport. The National Sport Authority, an agency where they work. So
it means you never sack him before this time?
Of course, it was very, very late. Okay. Because looking at the act and looking at waiting the Sports Council for doing not they are more of a football event management than a football development agency. The National Sport Authority now an agency where they form for develop sport, not only football. Yeah. But today, whenever Lyon start they travel, they go out, they get the money, they get they follow social media, a blunted delegation, how many list of officials, 45, 46, say no. So most people say they fail. Now we look at say Kenneth Brehmer in sack one, it was not timely and it was delayed. But again, they say it is better too late than never. Yeah. But thank God what we can do, we'll try for it. So looking at for answer to your question directly, internal in office as director of sport, do what we say anything tangible for proof to we say as an director for an agency, this is what he did. It does nothing good for developed sports because one of the things amongst them are the recreational facility. We know we give them the dusty field. The authority and the information say then create that enabling environment for to get that recreational grounds them. Say through the agency because they say they follow the act of Nigeria and Ghana. We get similar. Then get the Sports Council Commission. We get the National Sports Council, the National Sports Authority. We replace the National Sports Council. So they look at the draft statute or the draft act. It was similar, but today's sport in Nigeria and Ghana well developed. We don't see any tool they borrow from this. So it is unfortunate that Kenneth Brehmer internal as office never bring down sports to a better development at all.
Yeah, but for somebody to watch me now go and say, say for let somebody serve in office over 5 years, then you say, you know, do nothing. So I go and say, no matter what, it must get 1 or 2 good things then we Kenneth Gwema don't do.
Well, first of all, Joseph was serving in 5 years, not getting anything for the one, because it was or it is an political appointment, not so by merits, so by performance. So either by performance or by merit, it takes 5 years, then you question a good day in place. What it was a political appointment, you can put anybody there because it pleases His Excellency for put post in there. And the president believes so then put you there, you can't perform. But he not perform at all. And because of that, say what are the goodies? People say he help Leon Star for get money under this government, they don't spend a lot of money per national team. But what are the dividend? What are the end result? What are the good we'll get out of it? It was a best, it could have best go out for get something tangible that we get one stadium in Salonu. Now, through the National Sports Council, they formed 5 years ago because that they can't enroll them. This act was prepared by the former Minister of Sport under the past government in 2017 when Ahmed Kanu to the APC government. So, looking at that policy, we get all the blame. Then, still they call all the sports teams. They go in a round table. And so, we will repel the National Sports Authority, the National Sports Council. Look out for another one who will replace or will be National Sports Authority. They look and put from the past Sports Council Act, then bring in. So after that, they pass in Parliament, the former President Koma sign them, so become bill, this government come and can enforce them. So what is going best to enforce appointment, bring the policy when are the brain behind it. Put politics aside. Ahmed Naibidi, what does already see what you do by this act, will you able to guide me? Here's the problem. When you look at the act, it gives the power to the authority executive, whether the Kenneth Gwema in position, and the deputy than the minister self. Because the minister and ministry and agency, when a political body, where the National Sports Council and agency will look at the professional part of it for because through the director of sport, therefore it will be the professional head in that situation for make sure that things work out right. But there is nothing tangible now is gone. Because if I say Safa will take office on the 15th, it will be on Monday. April 15th, he will take office and go see what he meeting at the office for there. But that is another issue for another day. But looking at it now, what thing you go boast of say this? What thing you go good? Where they want money, go gap, go down finance. They talk say the national team they travel, we need this money. Ace player per DM up. B player be able to take the national team to the Nations Cup. Again, that Nations Cup could have been a very good opportunity for we win or draw with last game. Because then they come as authority, they tell and say, we win this game, they get $50,000 each over. Make a big promises to the players because it was a win against Equatorial Guinea.
Exactly.
We went and lost that game again by 1-0. Level saying that we be need the game. Sorry, level saying that then be need the game. When we just do a win, then go and win the game for we will not see the kind we will need. So what can they boast of? Taking Leosa to the Nations Cup after 25 years? Yes, indeed. But that's not a tangible something we for boast for as a nation. So in office or internal in office, it did little or not in that office.
All right, Pali, continue for stay with me at the studio as they are for giving a take about Dr. Kenneth Gwema in tenure in our office as he served as the director for the National Sports Authority, and they don't did it over 5 years. According to Pali, he say when I sport journalist, they don't make and clearly say Dr. Kenneth Gwema, in fact, they're late for pulling from the office because you don't get anything tangible way do for contribute to football development, now the culture of sports in general, because not to just football. And again, this will bring me to my next question, Pali. You know, don't they this cry na different sporting discipline them say they more prioritize football than all the other sporting discipline them. If they say football gets international match for play, they see the governments through the Ministry of Sport and they say they get that money then put together and support. When it comes to the other sporting discipline them, they can get the events them out of saloon, but it can become very difficult. Look like what's happened recently at the All African Games in Ghana. You know, I be host a sporting discipline president now. We now I think I'm a carrot. Yeah, it make them clearly say them budget for 6 people. When they go to NSA and the Ministry of Sport and tell them say no, they're only responsible for 2 people. So imagine that. So also if you say the problem they will make, then they give better attention to other sporting disciplines. Is it that because Sierra Leoneans more prioritize football like that?
These are the unfortunate thing. You see, you get events or sporting events where are political games, other sporting events where are based on your qualification on you as a member of that particular one. For example, the political games. The All African Games is a political game. I mean, they come every 4 years of a leap year, every 4 years. The last one was happened in 2017. This could have been held long ago, but Ghana began some due to money they be decided for, like, be 2024. So now every 4 years they get the All African Games. You get the game when the Commonwealth game maybe when a political game also. Those na game where na government in your game na all am na responsible because the minister for go because they have some political team where they go discuss. So having them disciplines there where they name not by qualification. You get like the Olympic Games. The Olympic Games is not a political game. Though they come every 4 years of a leap year when the Olympic year, but na qualifying games. Sports discipline will be qualifying in Indigo. Whereas the political games, the All African Games, you can get as many disciplines. Yeah. But if karate or whatever they cut from the quota, having 6 quota reduce them to 2, that's again my functioning of the National Sports Authority. Real my function because looking at it, if enough for Bissau, giving priority to the smaller sport because this at the time, not to by qualification or not to by white card. So they look at it well, would they give this say well, not qualify, but it's by political games. They all for the end. Episode 2 now government will for provide the fund. But if you have the football, they go all out for me just say they get that 45, 46, 48 man delegation. Exactly. Just of a 6-man delegation when I go cut down and then quota if you get it on 14 because the act. I don't know whether I'm not saying everyone know they read the act or they follow the act. The act makes sure say all sports must be treated equally. Yes, take football as priority. Yes, football you go say like a political game. You can use football for campaign than any discipline because it has the largest followers all over the world today. But all over the world, majority of the countries in the world, football now the leading sports. Yeah. So if football is the leading sport, does it mean that you for prioritize than the other disciplines there? Just give her out of 100, give 60% in it. The 40% share to the other disciplines there. But that not happen. So because they don't say whether they has authority, where they go for money, football they get more money, so they get more per diem than the other smaller sports there. But the other 14. But the All African Games, you open for Kego as many delegations as you able because not to buy they don't limit una space. It's open because it is a political game. The All African Games, the Commonwealth Games. Now game will open a political game because they need at the Commonwealth Games members of the Commonwealth nation and then they go there. Exactly. That games. Yeah. The All African Games now members of the African Union and they all go that games because it is a political game. Minister will go, they have some political something. So looking at this, yeah, and be very unfortunate. I say, can a Bremer be Dede and not be no waiting the happen in sport? And be more put politics into the sport they are using it the professional way. So it's very unfortunate on that side of the NSA.
All right, thank you very much. Continue for stay with me at the program. A name na Pali Sisi and sport journalist we in there for giving take on the new appointments that the National Sports Authority as Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi now they replace Dr. Kenneth Buema and still they talk on Dr. Kenneth Buema in performance na that particular agency they doing in time where they serve. Well with that we go sound the view of another sport journalist. Let's just tell you about this new appointment and also talk about Dr. Kenneth Buema in time where they under because we to make we bring up all the discussion there. That are like for let we put the new man we don't come for put on the tools. Say because of Kenneth Buema we don't get a wrong XYZ. Once you in the canal, then I'll go to that part of the game because one for see development in the sports sector. With that we will go online now and join another sport journalist with Mohamed Awa. They work for Culture Radio. For let's say you intake. Mohamed Awa, good afternoon, welcome to the program Liberty Sport. Good afternoon, welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Selector Medo. Yes. Good afternoon. They got me right?
Yeah, I get you. Sorry, you've been hanging on the line for a long time. Welcome to the program.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, I will just want quickly let you tell me what you think about this new appointments at the National Sports Authority as we don't appoint Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi.
Okay. Are they listening to the discussion?
Move small from Musaide, we know they get you clear. I hope they get you, right? Awa, we know they get you. We still get issue with Awa line. I think Awa, they get me now. All right, we get some issues with Awa, then definitely we'll come back. We get for join again for let me take with this new appointments. Well, from that particular one day, now we come back to the interim coach for Port Authority, you know, when Mohamed Lamin Bangura as in the serve now as the interim coach for Port Authority Football Club. Mohamed Lamin Bangura, you don't say we about the appointments who you get and also your time where you don't spend at Port Authority as a player and also the experience where you don't learn so far from the past coach, the late coach Lamin, where we don't passed away. Now I want to let you tell people where they watch you right now, what's in for expect from you as the new man we don't take up the mantle of leadership?
Well, thank you, Mr. Moderator, again once more. Of course, first of all, we then appoint me. The first thing I do, I try for get the relationship between the players because any side way players and they, if you not get good relationship, you the coach, you know they succeed. So what I do, I try for put myself down to them like I be there as a player. Never mind, even as a player, I be get me respect, I be get me line. But I talk to them and say, guys, coach don't go. Yes, it is what it is. We're not get football out again. Yeah. It's time for let we work as a team. One, tell them first the position with the team they say not to be positioned and they. But na team we use for compete. If I remember, we own 10 them. The way league they play, the last side we go in a 4th position.
So what's that now?
And I think we did 12, but never mind our games played, but we did 12 position. So then 2, I try for tell them about time. If we expect time, we get to 2-1. So, but so far so good. I see them they are there to everything where they tell them, and the fans them let them not just put the ball under pressure, because one, irrespective of waiting don't go on, and they try for put them behind them back because some man they know easy for them because the relationship we don't get with the late man. They look at and say, this not be my own coach. This you don't go now other person, but I try for tell them say no. Now we all. Late man, me, we all not be the same people because we all work as a technical team. The only thing I need for them, I expect. Lord go the respect. Let nobody not see me say, this man I will be player or this man or so. If you give me respect, I give you respect. It's all about the club. I make a tell and say the club now you not the first priority. We all now work man them. Today I might day, tomorrow I might not day. But let we make sure say we don't tell or let we set the PC, then let we set the pace, yeah. Doing this same way, this person then this and this you do, this you do. Because me in a life, I like for set record. In anything what they do, I like let them say this person and do this. So far so good. Then they in good shape. Both the friendly affairs, training session, even if for so long, Port not the training Saturday, but see that take them to the beach. The one good thing, if I go say, the management did really try. Okay. After where this thing don't happen, management don't come strong. If nobody come strong, say, but now then they more than strong. Because now for any day all the train, then they give them in transport fares. Then be even owe them from Monday to Thursday. Yesterday, Friday, then pay that backlog they all. So then why they shape the money, everybody be they smile. So okay, come on, now this one we ready, and now we ready. Then before the prayer they come, whether you being Christian or Muslim, they get a token of 2 million leon say, una self go enjoy on holiday. When I be a good one for them because you know where holiday they come, salon we get religious tolerance, we then say holiday, everybody want spend time with your family. Exactly. So that money they be rich there, everybody be so happy and then we get a pending match bonus also we then be they wait for we back coming just for help them motivate them no more. So far so good I feel say they don't put everything we happen for the accident behind and try for focus on the future games that we then get. If you see now where we go for good again, me as a coach, I just say it's not my field. I say, hey, now then the urge themselves now, hey, the coach don't call out come. So I believe say then they get there and we just pray that come into game, waiting and they get now the training field so they will implement it because you can get a good training session, but if you don't implement you know the work. And now player now they make coach. Yeah. No matter how you do, now player now they make coach. I make a tell and say, now they go make me, now they go break me. So it all depends to them. I go give them the work, but if they're not ready, they're not ready. So the first thing I believe say, now the readiness I didn't put before. They show me plain say, coach, we ready. you know, young guy, and you know, be somebody where we get respect for this time around, ready for make yourself, make your name. I believe say by God in power, then go deliver at the end of the day.
All right, Coach. Awar, from all the good things them we just don't talk about with regards to the money they now when they don't the old players them we they don't pay them, you understand, and also they try for please the players them for them get a kind of please mind when they go to the field and go before deliver. All the money they are with the kind side. Now you the press management for them happen or this are part of the transformation.
Well, let me say now part of my transformation because it be that happen, although it can take some time, but this means short time why I don't take up, why advocate, they come, they say anything where you talk, management, they rush, they look at, and if I tell you now, it's like not by its game. Because they don't tell them play, say any game where they win 30 million they at stake for them. Where any game where they win, then they get that 30 million day. And the DG self even talk, say, if they win, then go, even add that one day, something go to 40 million. And the general manager even tell them, say, for let the team sweet, the way they pass the ball, the way they score the goal, they all get token. So that's a very good one. And I believe, say, with their dedication, with all those promises, I believe them go do something positive.
However, for somebody they watch me now go and say Port Authority is a very big institution, and if any other club for enjoy, you know, football playing in the country, it will be Port Authority. And with all the issues of money that they owe the players them. You know, if you say that are parts of the reason we make Port not be able to prove and we make them currently did at that position and this one.
Well, for come to this you question, let make one thing clear today. Even if I be there as a player or captain, I be get to what they tell players, they say, Port na institution, but na political institution. Okay. When it comes to them money, then they can get for take time because they're not just going to go take not to like one man team where go, you sign check, nobody not get for AXA. But for any money where Port they pull, you get for go to procedure, then get for tell you say because annually Port can get them budget so then can make then they present to the government. So sometimes that budget the way it don't come. So tell we budget for the sports they aside. So any other thing they like them match bonus or kinka, then the general manager and the management and the Kisida say, okay, Lord do this, and then self get people who then get for be accountable. too. So sometimes they kick out and delay them the way they call for money, get for take some time, then go tell you say we get for right so, we get for right so, we get for right so. But like me where I don't say they I know. So sometimes I'm making tell on a lot of patients so then they get process now so. But recently after this incident, we see something they change because for anything you ask, general manager will tell you, okay, I go do this, I go do this, I go do this. So but I believe say we hope for a better anyway. We believe say this way don't start to it go continue in subsequent games then.
So how sustainable this one for be? Because most of you players they watch this program now and with all them goodies that don't they come to them as players, they're so happy and they want for this continue. How sustainable it will be?
Well I make a tell and say now the results then go make it sustainable because the more they perform, the more they give the results, the more they will expect them good thing there also.
All right. Continue for stay with me. In name now Mohamed El Bangura, we are the new head coach for Port Authority Football Club and in the serve as interim coach for the remaining fixtures that we don't left so far now the Leon Rock Premier League and also it will serve again for the FA Cup, you know, where the team currently they wait for see how best they go for progress. Well, with that again, I will come back to Paali Cisse. We don't look at Dr. Kenneth Brahma in time in our office, and now we don't get a new man with Emmanuel Safa Abdullah. First, we don't look at his personality. You know, you see saying that the most fitted person for that position.
Thank you once more. Emmanuel Safa Abdullah is a very good gentleman. We all know the names surround football, sports to be more precise. He's the owner of a football team, a Premier League team by Loa FC. Yeah. He was the former chairman of the Sierra Leone Premier League board, if not the best, but one of in recent years' best Premier League organized by Safa Abdullah in 2019. Now the Premier League done the way teams them the highest for the very first time for the team pool 600 million old Lions, when at 600,000 new Lions in that as a gate proceed, East Lions versus FC Cologne match. Wow. Now the game that we show a lot of talent, display a lot of things. Our themselves, I think I mean second to last season and the way he play and that Premier League. We know the kind tension, the kind way I move fans them. So in that aspect, should say a very good administrator. We're always ready for and a lawyer. The National Sports Council, you cannot be an executive director without using the acts of the NSA as your Bible or your Quran. Okay. So as a lawyer, you get for the act, you understand. It don't come across a lot of course examine, a lot of witnesses. So looking at the act, go know who's at for start and what next holds for the benefit or development of sports in Sierra Leone. Little did I know, it came as a surprise to me for Lano say the National Sports Authority when the appointment of Safa Abdullahi about 4 or 5 days ago. It was on Tuesday evening, the news break. In fact, I was the one who first break the news now, social media. And when the appointment came, I watched at the letter, if I break the news, little did I know that it came as a surprise for Lano say they are understaffed. They just recruited 10 staff after 5 or 6 years ago. Imagine that. And also, then get things that we pay you, then we don't put in place, we will not be able to achieve at all. So looking at all of the negative things that the Safado come in, I believe say you go able. So with all this background of Safado, one is a fine gentleman, we very, very outspoken, we open up, and also somebody we to he want for let something happen. Just like the Premier League board happen, he get the praise and we all get the praise as a citizen, as a everybody will make contribution into that game. So bringing Safa Abdullahi into that position, like I say, though it delay, because it was a long time with the space, bring somebody who is an expert, not be somebody who don't know anything about sport. Sport say what you mean, you get in your way. People who don't involve in sport, who don't know. I would expect. So bringing Safa Abdullahi, it was a very good one. And I believe, say, in your appointment, not by mistake at all. The only unfortunate side, it was not timely at all. Because a delay, it's too late. But kind of long since follow sport in development one. But again, as I say, 3 or 4 years down the line, you're able to do something much in your appointment where you go take office on Monday, the 15th of April.
All right, Pali, you know the first person we break the news on social media about this new appointment of Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi in the NSA, within the National Sports Authority. What should you expect from Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi in leadership when he would start job?
I think first of all, one will say we get events pending. One will get the big one at the Olympic game. See what you mean is one of the biggest sports. It's like the biggest sports events in the world. Exactly. A big pass all the sports because it involves all countries and it can after heavy 4 years now. France, Paris, then don't forget the Olympic game May, June. It can in that event they prepare how we DC because we talk about National Sports Authority it involved. It's unfortunate that we get up to 50-something sporting discipline. But thank God this have get for review that one day because there are some body where you break up. For example, you get Sierra Athletes Association, you get master athletes, they say from different sporting disciplines, and then from that, something like you use the word doubly, and it made the association they be the same rule what they play. But then the Safa will come in to look at that. Thank God he's a lawyer, he's an expert, he know what the act say. So one, you get a big tax, we prepare for the Olympic game May, June, just a few months from now. Also look at Leon Star qualifying World Cup and Nations Cup. We call the Nations Cup in 2025 get for happen inside Morocco, and they get for start the qualifying very early. I mean, after the preliminary round there, they will get for do the draw sometime in May where they come. Then for let you know your opponent into the group stage. You get for look at Leo start qualifying for the World Cup. Also, we get for we still get for play away from home because the stadium is still a problem. We get for either that Liberia or Guinea. Then we decide that with the FA. Yeah. All that because we are looking for the World Cup qualifying. Though lost 2 matches into that qualifying was very, very, very difficult for we. We prepare, but we get forget a team like Djibouti, where Liberia be just eliminated in a preliminary round for the Nations Cup. They get for be part of the World Cup. When I will get for host them, I don't know whether we will use Liberia or Guinea. Again, that night team will get for put for prepare a coming. You see, after we don't absent for 25 years the Nations Cup, we're not for the every Nations Cup will not qualify. We for they qualify. Yep. Because now CAF don't increase the seat. That be 16, we say it's difficult. But now 24. Now 24 team make qualify to the Cameroon Nations Cup. Exactly. So we for qualify back when this last one happened on Ivory Coast. Come Morocco 2025 again, we for qualify. And you see, you know what at African football, look you have football they go in development one. We not for lag behind again. The more we lag behind in those qualifying, they tell on we readiness as a nation, say we are not ready as a football nation for let football develop or football progress. And one of the development of football, the authority were responsible, the National Sport Authority, and for develop sport in diverse way. You come and create recreational facility, train coaches. In National Sport Authority, get coaches who they work in the office, take them, care they go to the schools them, work with the PE masters them, go there and train athletes them, whether for athletics, football, volleyball, whatever this means that school they get, do their young school curriculum at the PE or PhD side. They work with them a big. And we get the one they the technical man there. I want you to talk about technical issue. I can understand in position as a coach, so a limited to talk about technical issue. Anything but administrative, I could have dealt with or interject them where you are into the administrative part of the board. I don't know much about it because he's a technical man. You can answer any question as a journalist about technical. Where you are into it, administrative part of it. When we say get me observation on the Port Authority management. Yeah, when you talk about the dog, you get for talk about the bone.
Yeah, surely.
The accidents will happen. Yes, now God the mark accident, but again, God a eye diaper also for prevent yourself not for happen. It was a big shame and disaster to Port Authority, like a big decision for a travel and net for go play a game the following day. Exactly. Why they didn't learn from? You see when I say Baba did that, but Baba did not transform a all district team, Bo Rangers. Nothing get them. Now a district team. What's it? The way it transform, I bring everybody come on board. Port Authority, one thing I like now, what they do, the company secretary, when I'm young, I'm a friend, I'm everything, when Abu Bakar will they call score goal, is now involved with the team. Money not for dealing a pot because it's the man at the after you don't talk with him, now the second or the third. It was the third to last man we go meet after Yakuba Godo meet and say, well, Lord approve this. Enough for delay because you get the committee involved with the team. Yeah. Part of the enough for the straight. I remember one press conference we go just diverse more in 30 seconds because this year and for the future then not happen
exactly,
again. Yes. Although they ask the football association, no get a guideline now. What team they travel they between 72 hours or for 2 hours. Yeah. If CAF and FIFA say what team they come, it gets 72 hours. Date of arrival, date of play, then date of departure. When they arrive, you get time. Those the Port Authority, they want to go Tuesday net for go play Wednesday. And then for the train. You see, because they don't take football serious. It is true. Yeah, the accident don't happen. Where they say they begin to Macheka, a lot of more than so we got though I from team. It confuse sooner. Yeah. But looking at it on that fateful day, some man be the fast, a lot breakfast, a lot pray naya, management fail for releasing money. They could have alert at around 2 p.m. All that. And I remember that press conference. The then manager when Dr. Abdullahi Fofana, it make can clear and say post Edige boss. Now we go for that unveiling there. Now we go there another place by Upgon. The guys it talk can clear for me to talk about that boss. Whether if you don't talk on like I was say, Port yes na a political institution, but it was the government institution, na a policy, na continuity. Yeah, sure. If you don't make any sport department, money they cut off from all staff. Hey, see port, police, soldier, prison. The likes of council, they're not for the strain. Surely. We're not to the first country we get a decision where they play football. Morocco, the grand team, when a military team, they call them Force Rabat. Yeah, the military, they spend money because they cut money from all the staff for them. Yes, but they are doing the same. So it gets a sport fund. Why could they be delayed? But in a vision, they forget boss. If not for the team, because the team is part of the management. They forget boss. Or if you don't get the boss on the disposal, not for delay, for pull money for say no left so and so time. Hope say them go learn from this. Yeah, at times it is even you see me as somehow look some moral business. Me I'm Muslim. Me religion tell me say God say not take you on, take you life. Not do thing we go destroy your life. Tomorrow you go only responsible. Sure. Don't not God get life, but no, I can't drink poison. I say and I God maker. Now me take me and don't take me life.
When you say this advice, not so just for Port Authority.
Yeah, other teams there. Other clubs. Oh, no get some. They get more. Could you imagine? The same thing happen. Port Authority don't get that tragic accident. Just after 1 week, when the Premier League ball release for let them begin playback, team will then call Kaula Rangers. Una go play. Khalifa Star. Una left all the way Maboka to already this kid. Una go play Bo Rangers na Bo from the south to the north. As them played on the very next back 9 they left. If what the accident happen, I begin say no. There are times they prevent yourself, prevent accidents. God say una prevent una self, not forget problem. He said, "Yeah, we talk to the management of Port Authority. This is a lesson learned." And
then since the coach there now.
Yes, make a talk. They can delay over pull money. Enough for be so again. Yeah. Score goal on me man is about pulling aside friend. Is working with the team. Is the company secretary. Whatever. Yes, I'm not gonna put as soon as they make acquisition of money. Quick, he sign them. Now he say, well, I go meet GM. He go meet GM and Jacob well, job because of the getting position now, we relationship don't look and slack small. I'll be saying and NP they keep coming. Elect football so that electing way for in name I. So the approach is a big institution. And the football is part of the management. They cost money for that. No can see what it don't happen again. It repeat itself to the other team. So when they learn from Bo Rangers, Bo Rangers get the boss. Bo Rangers know they ever travel on it. If they play tomorrow, all the money like so. They don't let. But they say 10 o'clock they don't reach. They get all time that day. If they don't go train, then go train. So I just want to divert small to that day for let Port Authority no say and the other clubs say enough for happen. So Safa your point. Maybe say Safa go achieve. If what you don't do as in club they inside the first 5. They play to this at the Salon Premier League. They play against Mansour Sleep, a very interesting fiction at the SLFA Academy. They also get a female team that will go involved in sport. It all control the whole Premier League. I've been saying, give you in that position. I have no doubt in that we achieve.
Thank you very much. Inim Napali, I think who are interested on this side with just church. Come to you.
Coming to where you talk about the delay, like not to ports normally can get the delay. Most time at the banking system, like ports can don't make the check. We then go down at the bank, then we begin to say, wait for. So that can cause the delay because one team about ports, one good team for them, like we then get game, then don't make a budget for the game. We then don't send ahead to the management. So then don't look at and send it to the FC. Right, so they right then the 3 parties away for signing don't sign now. But we can count to the bank now. And they can count with the delay. Then we'll begin telling her because I don't understand say the bank way the football team they use with the bank way the management they use is different. So sometimes it can be 3 working days. So now they can count that delay. So sometimes they pass and can reimburse. Go take money some side, try for use them.
If they don't learn from this, just like waiting Pali they say, if they don't learn from this, now you say in 3 working days before they can able forget the money now. Why they not go send them ahead before that 3 working days?
When I in there, you don't send her at the bank there now, you go, like I tell you, but if they couldn't get, like, get this Blackpool game, so until like yesterday, Friday, Mr. Mago go don't send the budget to the management. Then go don't look up to her and don't know it's necessary, then send her. So we then can send the check now for let them go get the money. Me don't know what's in the banking system and go begin. But if I tell you, not as a coach, but even what be there as player, that's what they observe. Okay. We go there, then we don't tell we say we don't write the check, we don't go down. Even it can even affect even salary wise. Right, but then you don't provide everything and we don't show you them charts everything.
Yeah, for that salary when the management do it happens all. So if me then at EcoBank and I at the work as waiting as player, then they be coming when they pay me then at Access Bank, they go transfer my account go to Access Bank.
Exactly.
So the very day when I get the very day for access side, it happens to Boku come in, somebody push your account go side, they come with the PM day, so it go be easy. That's not for salary issue. So maybe the players only have different bank, then they come and take the honors, take responsibility, open account and say, well, we put authority we Bankers Bank, and Salon Commercial Bank because it is a novice to that all government institutions for bank with Salon Commercial Bank or the governments get the highest share or get the full share. So basically they say all the players the account and Salon Commercial Bank also supposed to get the account.
All right, thank you very much. I will come back to you, Awuah. When I get for play mighty Blackpool, and now you are currently day 12 na the league table. Where that one did that position, and also deserving one for Port Authority. As we all know, Port Authority, the record for football business in this country. For them sit 12 na the league table, that's a very sad one. So, how you don't prepare for the next match against mighty Blackpool?
Well, first of all, I try for prepare mentally because from waiting we don't go through. Some man gets in own stress, we go tell you see, because most of them lost their property, then some man lost in phone, some man be lost in bag, but hopefully, men and don't talk and then don't show me say they're ready and then believe say this time around it will be a U-turn for them. So far so good. As you watch all the train, the atmosphere is so friendly. Okay. Everybody they make fun to themselves. Try for just put that with yourself will be don't happen.
So you can feel secure for you take up a mantle of this kind, as a young man, then you coach a team like Port Authority, And we all know say it different from coach for a coach big club and just that kind of smaller club. Because big club the fans always expect big things. You don't get any pressure from the fans then?
Well, first of all, my entire life, I'm a leader.
Okay.
So nothing new to me when it comes to position or with yourself. You get for expect that even while they play football, you get forget people when they criticize you. You get forget people when they for you. So if you say they're not for criticize you as a coach, then you're not ready or as a leader. So the only thing when we get for tell the coach and the fans and say, let them the expectation you get for the right. But for now, like a branding system. You get for come get used to me, my own style, then get for adopt to certain things the way they not get for feel say something. They all then they expect and right because they want some quick. That not tell you like they want some quick. Go look at the position of the team. They remember win. But all I get for say football gets your own performance. Every game gets your own result. Every game gets your own performance. But hopefully, I believe say them will expect the good performance, not the bad one. Okay. If it come bad, they appreciate them because at the end of the day, some lost where they lost, them will not say, this team they lost, but never mind. We say, but we hope for the better through the spirit from the boys them, through the training. I believe so we go hope for the better. All right.
As we try for round of the program now, I come to you, Pali. Pali, you don't talk about Emmanuel Saffa Abdullahi. You yourself don't confirm saying one of the most fitted candidates for handle that particular position day. And you don't also talk about Dr. Kenneth Bremer, some of the lab system where they be getting, some of the things them where they be supposed for do, when they not do, we still they pending na NSA. Now that Emmanuel Saffa Abdullahi don't take up the mantle of leadership now, if you for recommend anything to Emmanuel Saffa Abdullahi, what's in a recommendation? Big one give to Emmanuel Saffa Abdullahi for make it stand out.
I think first of all, I made for understand say the National Sports Authority they understaff. So let's try to look into the appointment of staff. Let's see who the competent one we will need for CAM. Every day they will settle that issue. Two, they can go to call it then at the act for organized National Sporting Festival. And now they bring all sport that they can display. Yeah. You get like a side with and they happen, but since they establish the act, since they come into office 6 years down the line, we'll not see nothing like that. So then they therefore be achieved. Then two, let the National Sport Authority not be as an event again, let be as a sports development agency for develop sport rather than go per event. Will you start a game? We see the only go. Right now, as I talk to you, there is a trip this weekend on Monday. The Ampete Africa Cup operation will happen inside Egypt. Yeah. 4 of the staff there, the ED with the Saxo in Nimdidi. You get one of the director when Alice is in Nimdidi. You get the media post when Eric Fomba in Nimdidi. Then you get the finance post when Leby in Nimdidi. Four of the people there. How can it take 4 people just for an Ampete Nations Cup in Egypt? Yeah. All this in the name of PADM. Yeah, they don't approve the money don't come on. No government get constraints. No make sure we utilize the money good and deliciously that will go waste time. But no, Saffa is somebody who I know is also an economist. He know how to spend this money deliciously.
Similar thing will happen because this don't become traditional for sport business.
Yeah, but I believe Saffa thank God now one of the people who will be behind the scene, they condemn the budget delegation will also be the get. Say white people all for travel, go and say sport, all they go book themselves in the name of PADM. No need. All 3 people they go. There is no need. But you got all the travel as a minister or an agency head when there's something to do with politics. Okay. I get for attend political meeting, conference into that event here in UKD because you get for go look things they just in for government can put in a cabinet at this area, so you use them for develop sports in your way based on the experience. So I have no doubt in Saffa that it will come and achieve some of the undo things then at the end at the NSA and also try to make NSA be more attractive for sport, not only for football but for sport. They may cut down the sport. They are more than if it looks like they sell more than 48 sporting disciplines. You got out 14 and also last year.
Pali, before I left you, recently we see Emmanuel Saffa Abdullahi be the case concern with law. We even promise say we go court, you understand, with regards to the decision we come from the Premier League board and that of SLFA. Now that you know this particular position, people they become scared and say, well, let's not use the office against some of their decision and they.
Yeah, one guy has a conflict of interest, is a lawyer, somebody with all the position because the SLFA don't have the National Sports Authority. Mm-hmm. But I bet you that they be don't talk to him behind the scene, if they don't drop him. The reason he did, but you see I'm saying now the reason where they just why use some advantage. But they say the FA the board get reason. What they say don't not play ball again at Destiny Field. Yeah. Low can I pitch and they advise and say fed a nearby venue. Kenema could have been better because from Kenema to Kailau, the road good there, not too far. Okay. So why can't you move your game from Kailau? You can't put them Kenema the artificial turf, or you decide fair other way. So you say because they take the game away from the fans or the people of Kailau, it don't create problem. But I will tell you authoritatively, that not be an issue again because somebody who close who know I can talk with, if they decide for to go down the long since. Then two, he ready for competing at the league today. He's playing against Pantoria Stiff. A very interesting fixture. Will what they play. We will say a very good game. Although they got that games and at the province like Edwards, they travel all the way to Poloko for play against. If you Lamboy, Lamboy not come up from the Poloko this now look at it. Then decide say they will use the Poloko as a venue because that they feel now that's the pitch. Even the players, although they not use it to the tough, we may both just get more advantage. I want to say I want a very tough fixtures. They get tough fixtures though. They get 3 games at hand. They did 13th now the leagues presently. But they get 3 games at hand and they get a very tight FA Cup semi-final fixtures against Porto against Bo Rangers. We especially on the 19th and they game ready for play. Now SLFA Academy they game get for play. Kalong will play against Lions. Then the winner will play the final at the Port Local new artificial turf. But again, we say play that Safa got all reason out and because what we say we feel for do now they don't go so the past there so for let get a recreational facility. Look at the Bo government stadium. Look at the other the money they go LKW. Why government not go come to NSA, they develop it and they make it under fine. They now team will decide to forget 20,000 seater. Why can't they write a project extend from the 6,000 to the remaining 4,000 where the Chinese all allowed below the NSA fail for do that and so Safa go come in. Do not say that will be an issue. I bet you that the issue between SLFA and Loa it has been dropped out of court or not just a threat, but it not go be at all.
Thank you very much. In name Napali Sise, sports guru in this country, and by your analysis, you don't say that somebody grounded na the game, and you don't say you lengthily about this new appointment of Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi. You know that somebody can critique positively, but today, from where it starts, to this end point, it make a clear say Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi na defeated somebody and believe say we go for deliver na the National Sports Authority. When I will come to Awuwa in a way of rounding up, waiting fans of Port Authority for respect from you and the players them as well. For able for change the results and change the narrative, change the team from that position within this whole and whose hope you go and forgive supporters of Port Authority.
Of course, I know say the fans and they yearn for the results. Win. But like I say, the boys do not need pressure. Football, if you put the players under pressure, you know they will get what you want. I just want to let them go in numbers, try for support them, try for believe in them, even if with them, because Salone, the players and the fans and then they meet up. One way back, players are not all man strong. Because like me go pass in the street, somebody go say all chances against me, I will just look you a pass. Why some of them players in the way support me, but you pull bodies and that they take them to the game. They begin naive, they go pull game. So once you tell me player they want to take up office, I tell them say, hey, let we enjoy what we do. Football you get for enjoy what you do. Believe say this na my talent, na ya for make what you get. So enjoy, not put yourself under pressure. I tell them play, I not can for put nobody under pressure now. So the only thing that the result na paramount. So we allow just train, watch over ourselves because the other problem in the back pass of football, players are not they watch over themselves. Because after training, their life after football now very, very, very difficult. So, but so far I don't talk to them. I try for let them minimize. I say I'm not going to stop them, but let them minimize. And one thing about me that kind of coach way, I really just bad at the pray, but I can go the other way. So like I tell them playing soon I know say me I can go now then club there. If I meet you in a club, you can forget tough with me because now one way down the way they can disturb themselves. Go in a club who nets then the other day we can for can retire. So but I believe say this set of players they were the Singapore. He hardly see them in a club because me I go there. I know they hide because I play 5 daily but I don't make a hide wait side they do way God they see me. I go in a club I need drink but Natiwa just left for go sit down get phone and move there. So I tell them plain I say I get for they do but I know say they know the good day. Then most of the time when you go support players say one part them come and get something invite them go there. But if not for that side then they come and I believe say and one thing then they promise me presently you know young guy like we ready for die for you we ready for give the results we want.
Okay, so you go win this particular cup.
That no I not say I go we are to compete in life now compete. I compete. At the end of the day, we say God marks like that I go stop, like that I go stop. But I compete strongly.
All right. Thank you very much. In name na Mohamed El Bangura and aim na the current interim coach for Port Authority Football Club. Well, that's all the program will come to an end today. We hope you will join me back on Saturday at exactly 12 midday. We will bring to you another edition of the program Liberty Sport. I want to say plenty thank you to the two gentlemen then who are getting at the studio. Pali Sise, when I mentor with the also today for can talk about the new appointments of the National Sports Authority. As they appoint Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi as the new director for the National Sports Authority. One for congratulate him on that new appointment day, and also congratulate again the gentleman at the studio when I'm Mohamed Bangura, which people can call Awa, when I former player for Port Authority and now they serve as interim coach for Port Authority Football Club. We also want to congratulate him on a new appointment, on one for which I'm all the very best. And today we'll not be able to check the inbox, but most definitely we will try to do that on next coming Saturday. You know, we'll try to read some of the messages then we won't be done send now the program. On behalf of my technical team and also the producer with Princess Pierce, that's how we do the cutting down. Hopefully on Saturday we'll come back. Till then, I want to wish you all a sporting weekend. Goodbye.